Hey, this is Toe2 Bravo and welcome back to the channel. I certainly appreciate you visiting. We're here today to look at a product that was sent to us from a company called Feyachi, F-E-Y-A-C-H-I. They have a storefront on Amazon. It looks like they sell a lot of products that are oriented towards gun owners or sportsmen. They have a variety of sights on there, reflex sights, red dots. They do have some tactical flashlights. I think one is 1200 lumen LED weapon light. There's also brass shell catchers, flip-up sights. There are pressure switches, I believe, bore sights, laser bore sighters. They have some bipods on there. So go on to the storefront if you're interested in these type of products that aren't overly expensive, but are reasonably priced. We're going to put them to the test. Check them out. We're going to check them out. We're going to check out two of them for you. We're actually fortunate enough to have had the company reach out to us and offer to send us two of their products for us to check out today. So we chose two different types of products. We chose a reflex sight and we chose a red dot. So we're going to go ahead. We've opened the box prior to filming just to make sure that everything was present. And we'll do the unboxing together because we haven't done that. So there are our two products right there. All right, we're back. And we had to change locations. We tried shooting outside in some natural light, but it started to rain and feasible to move forward with our review outside. It just got too noisy with the rain. So, like I mentioned earlier, we have the RS-30 here, as well as the V30. So we'll look at the RS-30 Reflex sight first. So what does this RS-30 Reflex sight offer? Well, it says here we have 5 brightness settings, 4 selective reticles. It will fit Picatinny rail. It has multiple colored coatings, and it is made from aircraft aluminum. So let's move that aside and take a look at the RS-30 and see what it comes with. So, what do we have? We have a lens cleaning cloth. We have our user manual, a spare battery, and some tools. And the sight itself. The packaging seems decent enough. Seems pretty solid. We'll take the sight out and let's take a look at the sight. So what do we have? We have our adjustments right and left, our adjustments up and down. We have our brightness settings. Push this and you cycle through the various levels of brightness. And then we have the reticle, so you can choose the different reticles here. So by us pressing that, obviously we have turned it on. Let's see if we can get let's see if we can get maximum level of brightness here and see if we can share that with you guys. See if the camera will pick that up. So it looks like it might have picked it up. I guess my fat thumb's in the way. I can see the reticle through the reflex sight. I don't know that you can, but I have it on the dashed circle with the dot in the middle. It is fairly bright. Looks good. The graphics seem solid and clear, but we really won't know until we get out to the range. I'm going to go ahead and cycle through all the different reticles just to make sure they function. So we have the circle with the dashes on the outside, the classic plus sign, vertical and horizontal lines, circle with the dot, and just the dot. And we will cycle through different brightness settings. They certainly seem adequate. And the clicks are both audible and tactile, as well as the adjustments on the reticle. But again, this is just an initial review. We really won't know how well it works until we get it out to the range. I'm actually thinking of putting this particular sight, RS-30, maybe on a shotgun, because if it can certainly handle the recoil of a shotgun, it can definitely handle the recoil of an AR type weapon. Now this is also your on and off switch. We just turned everything off. Initial impressions seem to be pretty solid. The lenses seem to be recessed enough to where I don't think we'd have any issues there. We'll have to see, like I said, until we get out to the range. We have the area here is recessed well, so you shouldn't be able to poke that. Feels very solid. It feels well made. Thank you, Feyachi, for sending that out for us to review. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Feyachi. Check them out. They have an Amazon store. Now, the second product that they've sent us out to look at is the V30. So in the hard case here, a little different case, we have our next sight, the V30. Now, this is a red dot sight. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Now, I believe there is a high buoy mount and a low buoy mount on that. What I mean by that is you've got the mount here that you can co-witness your iron sights with. And if your cheek weld's a little higher and you need the sight to go higher, they send this mount here for you to use on your Picatinny rail. It looks like the red dot sight itself comes on the low mount, where you wouldn't get any type of co-witness with your iron sights. You may get it through the lens here. I'm not sure, but I know that's why they have the high buoy mount there. You have the anti-glare cage or mesh here on the front of the red dot to prevent glare from showing from downrange. The sight itself seems very solid, nicely built. It feels a lot like some of the other sights that are out on the market, red dots. It feels just as good a quality as they do as far as initial impressions right now. Let's see what else we get. It comes with some lens covers. Check those out so I can show them to you guys. You get 2 lens covers, which is very nice. Supplied. They fit nice, and they have the pop open covers. Very nice. Obviously, front and back. So that's a nice addition. Looks like we have either the battery or a spare battery and some screws for mounting it to the other mount, the high buoy mount here. We have a lens cloth here, and the hard case it was supplied in, as well as the V30 red dot sight instructions, which we're going to pull out. Make sure there's nothing else that we're missing. So let's set the sight here. Let's take a look at the instructions and see what Feyachi has to say. I'll share that with you guys, some of the specs, and then we'll move forward from there. So we have a 2 MOA red dot, 10 brightness intensities, 8 daylight, and 2 NV. I'm assuming that is night vision. Scratch resistant lenses for brightness and resolution. Motion activated illumination powers up when it senses motion and powers down when it does not. A 1x20 millimeter objective lens, unlimited eye relief, equipped with removable anti-reflection device. Low profile mount and 0.83 riser mount for absolute co-witness with standard front sight. Says that it is durable, lightweight, ultra lightweight aluminum housing, certified up to 800 G's. Recoil impact power is 1 times. Like I said, reticle is 2 MOA, and sight window is 20 MOA. Field of view is 10.7 meters at 100 meters. Parallax is parallax looks like it's equal to or greater than 3. Lens coating is multi-coated. Length is 70 millimeters. We've got the 1 MOA click adjustments at 50 yards. Weight is 5 ounces, 4.7 ounces with the low profile mount. Relief Unlimited. The body material is the 6061 aluminum, black anodized. Power supply is the 3-volt CR2032 lithium. Battery life, this is kind of important. Battery life is 15.5 hours continuous use in brightest intensity, 240 hours continuous use in medium intensity, and 480 hours continuous use in lowest intensity. Package contents we've already gone over, and the anti-reflection device comes off. Very nice. So what it's saying here is we pick this up if the battery's in it. I don't know that the battery's in it. I don't think it is. It should. Yep, there it is. All right, so there it is. And let's see if we can get that on the brightest setting. It looks like it is. And let's look through the camera here. I don't know that. Oh, yeah, I think you guys can pick that up. The red dot there, the 2 MOA red dot. And we'll lower the intensity just a hair. I don't know that you guys can pick that up. I certainly can't. I certainly can. Seems like a fairly clean dot that's provided. Again, those sitting here looking at it onto my workbench doesn't really give me a clear picture of what it'll look like out on the range. But the buttons are very tactile. You can feel them as you're making the adjustments. Your windage and elevation adjustments, battery compartment. Feels very well made. We will put this on one of our ARs and certainly take it out, zero it, and put it through the ringer. And I will definitely report back to you guys what my thoughts are on this sight. Most importantly, will it hold up? Will it hold zero, and will it hit what you're aiming at? So overall, I'm very excited to get these out to the range. I want to thank Feyachi for sending these products out for our review. We will release some more videos as we get them out to the field. So this is Totu Bravo. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you checking it out. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think. And I will certainly give you some more feedback as we get it out to the range. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys watching. And until I see you out at the range again, thank you.